No, so what is that?
Liberia.
Okay.
Liberia.
Yeah, right. So like after like slaves got freed, right? It's like some went back and started like their own country. You feel me?
All right.
Yes, yeah, right. So that's us, right? So like,
Liberia. Who was that? Is that what? Who was from there?
man, nobody, right? Like,
I never really heard about it.
Nobody?
I'll be real. Like, we really don't have no.
No athletes.
Yeah, I mean like George Weah, but he's like a soccer player. Like there's no.
So let
like,
me ask you: did you grow up in the States over there?
Yeah, not right here. Right. So listen, here, right. So I moved to North Dakota at the age of like 2 years old, and then I moved to Philly from 13 to like 17.
Oh.
And then back to North Dakota.
Is that where your boxing come from? Philly?
Yeah,
Philly's a boxing town.
Hey, right?
Box?
Nah, but what? Hey, man, what kind of man, fun, man?
Flacco right? box a little bit.
Yeah, man. Nah, bro, like I train like every here. So look,
So Philly 13 to 17.
Yeah,
it was the hard years.
All the time is crazy, and you built how you built. Yeah, no, I still need that sanction and fade for the bag too. I'll knock your ass out, guarantee.
Yeah.
What part of Philly? North Philly? Yeah, 13 to 17 is the hard years. Yeah. What part of Philly?
Well, here. So like it's like the outskirts, right? So like it's like Darby, PA. So like it's like it's like LA and like Glendale. So like it's
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, right. So yeah, right. So like so from 13 to 17, and then I moved back to North Dakota. You feel me? And then I started YouTube 2021, and then Adam found me 2022. So now I'm here.
Hey, congratulations, man! You had a nice little journey. I see.
No, you was willing to take the risk.
Yeah, man, bro. Listen, yo, right, bro. Look, I drove to LA in a 2011 Chevy Malibu with a busted window for me, right, bro?
Huh?
Yeah, yo, listen, bro.
The windshield or
busted window?
No, like the windshield, right? Was bro, it was busted up, right?
And let me guess, he sold that same whip to Almighty Dotson. Don't worry, y'all. There will be, or maybe worry, I don't know. A lot of y'all can't stand, bro. But there will be a Dotson appearance in this episode right here. But first, I gotta cover what Flakko was just rambling about at the table of questionable gentlemen. He's saying that he has a history of training in boxing, blah blah blah. This development has seemingly come out of nowhere. Ever since I think there's probably 3 of my videos that I've called out for not just any old fade. I'm not about to pull up to no jumper like Melk did or none of that weird shit. But I've called for an actual boxing match where I will even do a face reveal to get in the ring with Flakko for a purse, fully sanctioned. Both fighters go through a camp. You know what I'm saying? And we can line it up that way. I'll do 12 rounds. I don't know if he can survive 12 rounds, but I'll do a full 12 rounds. All that or whatever is standard for amateurs getting in the ring, 8 rounds, whatever it is, I will do it. We could be on a card on a WAC 100 promotions card and all that. I will knock Flakko out. I promise y'all that. I'll bet my last dollar on me. Get it on Prize Picks and all that. If that shit ended up on Prize Picks, I would be laughing all the way to the bank because I'm pulling a Michael Jordan. I'm betting on myself before the bout. Yeah. I'm betting half of what I'm about to make on that joint because I'm winning. I will knock him back to Liberia. But anyways, we're gonna get into this episode. We got some zestiness from Flakko lined up. That seems to be like a weekly thing now. I don't know if it's a new form of clip farming or what, but it's working because we had to drop that in here as one of the clips for sure. And then we're gonna get into it's gonna be more Flakko talking about boxing. He was apparently trying to impress Jaleese in that girl that was in the back of her final No Jumper episode by signing his sparring paperwork at the No Jumper offices, while YBG pulled up with some boxing gloves, or I guess it's Josh's boxing gloves or whatever. The clip will explain that. But Freaky Fred, he's taking this boxing thing real serious, but I don't know if his cardio can stand up with with anybody that runs a mile here and there, that can do more than 10 push-ups in a row. That's been trained in boxing since they were 9 years old. I don't know if he can stand the challenge that I'm putting up without saying too much. Some of y'all didn't believe that my very first fight ever that I knocked someone out one hit quit, but I promise you, I got that Deontay Wilder in me. I got it on me. It's in these hands. Y'all will see if Flacco is ever actually man enough to let good old Just Clips run the fair one. But speaking of fair one, let's get into. We're gonna get off one little fun, like 40-second video of just. It's interesting because I think I've got under Flacco's skin, right? And so we're gonna get off a little clip referencing that, and then it's gonna roll right into YBG at No Jumper while Flacco's signing sparring papers. I don't want to spar though. I want the lights, cameras, and action on it. I gotta make that be known.
Right.
But
so you
though,
still got your ass whipped before.
Yes.
So you're still gay.
Yes. No, I've sucked dick before.
One of the best ways to drain people's energy nowadays is via the internet. This woman is a astrophysicist. Actually, this is not how space works. Read a book. Now I just wait for the comments to come in. Hey, can you mansplain any louder? Yeah, sure. These are all different accounts that I have set up. The energy you get this way isn't quite as pure, but if you do enough of it, it'll fill you up. Shanghai sucked. Where was the Chinatown? Jason Mraz is just too weird for me. Jesus actually hates horses. Childhood obesity, LMFO. When they call you a dumbass, you know you've got them. They called me a dumbass. Women are getting too tall. Yeah. You can drain their energy via social media without having to even be near them. That is racist. You're correct. It is. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, they hate me.
It's surprisingly simple to get total strangers completely furious with you.
So I'm finna go gloves with Flacco, man.
Hey, look, bro.
Tell him.
Listen, bro.
Do my YouTube.
Bro, listen, bro. I'm telling Gordy, bro. Listen.
We're literally listening, dude. Can you fucking say it? He loads up so long, buffer for the most simple fucking thought.
The YouTubers make more than rappers, right? So, hey, Gordy, YouTube make more than rappers, right?
Yeah.
So, if I'm you, bro, if I just stay home all day, bro, and just make 5 videos a day,
Yeah.
and don't go outside, and just lock in, Gordy, I'm telling you, bro. Here.
Look, I just got a home, nigga.
Look, right?
Just got a home, just got Wi-Fi.
Look, the question for you, right?
Yeah.
All right, look. So what will you have to make on YouTube for it to be worth it for you?
I mean, I'm
5, 10, 15, 20, what?
5 is cool for right now.
Bro, listen, bro. If you post right now consistently, 5 bands, listen, bro, listen, bro. I almost guarantee you, Gordy, okay? If you stay home and make 7 videos about trending news per day.
Hell no. Hey, shout out to Point and Shoot. I was watching that live stream. What was that, Friday night or something? I don't know. I'll be mixing up the days and shit. But it was recent. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He went live on YouTube randomly, or at least random for people like me that don't follow the Discord and shit. And bro shouted me out, as well as Big Chat Small World and a couple other channels and shit. And he pulled up my page. That was pretty cool. I've been very open about who were my influences to start a channel like this in the first place, and all 3 of my big 3, as far as the No Jumper YouTubers, if you want to call them that, you know what I'm saying, all of us could just pivot at any moment too. I think anybody in this space can do that, contrary to what No Jumper wants y'all to believe. But shout out to that. That was dope. Thanks for showing some love. But I can't help but think about how in that live, bro was roasting. He was like fixated on, Jalo does not leave the house. He doesn't leave the house just to put up 10 to 15 shitty, low quality, low effort YouTube videos a day. He be pulling up with all types of fucking just cupcake crumbs in his weird ass beard. Just all types of lazy activities being displayed. And he got some nerve. He got some nerve to sit up here and try to YouTube coach YBG. Now, does YBG need a YouTube coach? Yes. But does Flakko need to be the YouTube coach? No, brother. There's far more talented, like minimal editing people that you can model your channel after. You don't need Flakko to be giving you advice on how to succeed on YouTube. Flakko is a scammer at heart. He's not a Nigerian, you know what I'm saying? He's not a true blood, pure blood Nigerian scammer. He's like some little off-brand version of one, but he's a scammer at heart. He got his numbers off of fraud, allegedly. Let's not give him too much credit now. He's gonna give himself a lot of credit because that's a part of the whole scam. It's like like telesales damn near. But anyways, back to this clip. I just had to pause and say that because bro's really saying, yo, just don't leave the house ever and just lock yourself in the crib. Don't wipe your ass, don't shower, nothing. Barely even brush your teeth if at all. Just hop on your computer or whatever, hop on your phone with that good Wi-Fi you're paying for and crank out 5 to 7 videos a day. Fuck them kids. Don't visit with your kids because that's gonna mess up the audio in the background. Just be a disgusting, despicable, useless human being and make 5 to 7 YouTube videos a day and have nothing else going on for you other than a YouTube channel that has no replayability. Like, after you watch a Poetik Flakko or just Poetik Flakko style video, like people that just read the freaking headlines to you, just hop on TMZ and take all of their 5 articles they posted at 5 a.m. Western. Once you read all the TMZ articles to your audience, they don't have any reason to ever come back to that video. You bring nothing to the table as a so-called content creator, brother.
For the next 12 months, bro, you be making 50 bands a month easily. Nah, look, bro. Like, I stay home all day and just make videos.
Yeah, you going crazy.
You feel me?
100K.
You feel me?
Off YouTube.
And hey, look at this though. See, look.
Hell yeah.
Still playing YT.
But you got a mirror though, nigga.
Still the same jeans on. Listen, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Look though, the same car. You feel me, bro? Listen, bro.
I think Frederick truly believes that he's like YouTube version of Kanye West, YouTube version of Steve Jobs. Like, bro, you've done nothing. You've accomplished zero. We haven't even seen a YouTube plaque. We still are yet to know if your audience is legitimate or not. Where is the plaque? Where is it?
Bro, listen, bro. Yeah, bro, fam. Yeah, bro, listen, bro. I learned from Sean Kingston, bro. Listen, bro.
Wait,
nigga, bro,
Sean
listen,
Kingston,
bro.
Wait, Sean Kingston is a finesse,
I'm living
y'all.
as cheap as possible, bro. No, man, nigga, what?
Sean Kingston is a finesse.
He made $10 million and still went broke. How?
Kingston is fast for finessing. He's for extorting and finessing people, bro.
That's yeah, nah, man. That's
You should do the Sean Kingston story.
Yeah, no, I learned from Sean Kingston. It's crazy. Isn't Sean Kingston like serving football numbers for all types of fraud and shit? Wasn't he doing some wild shit with you know what I mean? Sean Kingston is basically a Detroit rapper, but got caught. What do you mean you learn from Sean Kingston? So you learn how to scam from Sean Kingston? That's not something to be proud of, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, you will regret.
So you think you can fuck with me?
Nigga, I box every day.
What the fuck that mean?
You are a street brawler. I box you real.
Muay Thai, man.
Man, cut it out, bro.
I've been a black belt.
I see here it's 22 people live, bro. I'm 100% confident, my nigga, that you've made like some super chat money. I need that, then, my nigga.
You need that?
I need that. Come on,
run it.
No. Listen, bro. I'm suing.
You suing what, nigga?
For kicking me.
No. I'm suing you for the what? For the cook, yeah. Matter of fact, I need some of that so I can go take his wife some bread. Yeah, shoot me a few bands. I'm only gonna take 500. And then I'm about to go take Brick. I'm about to go take Brick and I'm gonna do the content right here.
Hey, right? Hey.
Cause look, you said post 5 times a day. This number 1.
Yeah. Hey, man. And I get come on, bro. Now, come on, Gordon. Nah, you lie. Come on, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, cut it out, bro.
Are you signing a contract, Flakko?
No, so I box now. So like I'm about to do like my first sparring. So like
he signed to Chubby Boxer. So like
it's my. Hey, listen, man. Look, bro, it's a release form for like my first sparring, right? So I'm giving them permission.
Spar your big ass, bro.
I'm giving them permission, to spar with me. So, so if I get hurt, I won't sue.
So if you need a sparring partner, let me
know. No, that's Josh's gloves, right?
Man said he boxes every day, and that he'll whoop YBG. I don't know if YBG got hands or not, but I know this: Flakko ain't whooping me. I don't care if you box every day for the next 3 years, Flakko. On the exact 3rd year, I want that fade. I want it. I want it bad. I want to humble you. I want to knock you out cold, brother. I want to see you sleep on the canvas. The ref is gonna have to stop the fight, and please don't do mixed martial arts. Please don't. No, he gotta do if it's an MMA fight, he gotta do a fight with Rich Trapper. I won't even fail. I'll just side bet on that one. How about that? For the first joint, you know what I'm saying, since Rich Trapper been in the YouTube streets longer than me, he could fight Flakko after me. Like make Flakko go through me first, you know what I'm saying? I'll do the boxing joint with him, and then he could shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That shit's too funny. Flakko gotta do a bout with Rich Trapper. Rich Trapper be grappling and shit. He could choke you out and all that. I gotta see a mixed martial arts fight on the Aiden Ross joint or something with Flakko and Rich Trapper. Like that shit would do numbers in the black community. I promise you. But anyways, we're gonna get into speaking of the black community. Poetik Flakko is going to attempt to be the Don King or just whatever music examples. All I could think of was Don King on the topic of boxing. But he's going to try to bring those same bag contracts and like super duper 360 deals to the black podcasting space. He's trying to help the labels bring these contracts and deals to up and coming podcasters, people with 10 to 20,000 subscribers is who he's targeting. So basically he tried to talk shit about someone who's actually putting in work and, to my knowledge, not putting people into 360 deals like Drea the Virgo, and try to shit on her entire business and wants to basically do the same thing, but he does no work at all. He's basically just getting a broker's fee for referring these YouTubers, podcasters, whatever, to these labels that have budget set aside to give people huge cash advances that they most likely will not be able to pay back. And he's gonna pitch the idea to Lush and Almighty Suspect in one of the most terrible and unwatchable no jumper shows I've ever seen in my life. They spent literally, no exaggeration, 40 minutes on Suspect being so proud that he told Jaleesa's quote unquote muscle she brought a man to work because she felt threatened, and he felt so proud that he told him chill out about what, that they spent 40 minutes looking for it in a 20-minute clip, which that defeats the purpose of the clip, by the way, to make a 20-minute clip instead of, I get it. It's a long podcast, it's 2.5 hour podcast, but a 20-minute clip, I think we could break that down into some more clips, y'all. Maybe just little suggestion for Adam, just in case you're listening, big dog. Hire editors that are not on downers. Your editors are lazy, very, very lazy. If they're going to make clips, it should be 5 to 10 minute clips. A really good thing, like somebody's fake Cartier watch exploding because they probably need an advance in the form of a 360 deal presented to you by Poetik Flakko, then a 14-minute clip is definitely sufficient. And you'll probably even get people to run that back. That has a lot of replayability. I know, you've been doing this longer than me. You got the 5 mil subs. You're the big dog in the space. But the way the clips sometimes come out, it's crazy. There's a lot of stuff that does not need to be left in there. Just a little tidbit. My 2 cents that nobody asked for and probably doesn't care about outside of my audience. But shout out my audience. Anyways, let's get into Flakko attempting to sign people onto slave deals, for lack of a better term.
White John.
Suspect.
White John? Okay.
Boy,
We haven't seen White John do that for 3 years. But yeah.
Bro, listen, bro. I damn near cuss these niggas out when they when they email me and offer. Bro, look at this. Bro, this is some like record label 360 bullshit. The fuck I look like?
Yeah, they're trying to. No.
Yeah, boy.
No. They're trying to get you. Yeah.
Boy, this is some like record label.
Yeah.
This is Diddy shit.
That is.
Get the fuck out
that
my
is, that
face,
is
bro.
a Jive Records circa 1993
Get the fuck out
slave deal, bro. That is. Whoa.
Cool. Get the fuck out my
Talk
face,
about
bro.
a high interest fucking loan. That's predatory.
Get the fuck out
That is
my
a
face.
predatory offer.
Bro,
I didn't see who was that.
Get the fuck out my face, bro.
That is nothing short of a predatory offer, bro. Yeah.
And some dumb niggas know what's shit.
Well, shit. Like,
300,000 up front.
They gonna take that capital. They gonna take that up front. You feel me?
Yeah, dumb niggas.
We're gonna interrupt this clip and the sequencing of the clip, because later on in this same bit that I cut out from the episode, so Flakko's saying how dumb it would be for anybody to sign such a deal, but then he's going to call Munchie B. I guess he thinks Munchie B is stupid or something. He's gonna call Munchie B and tell him that he should basically sign one of these deals. He can get him some bread right now, today. Depending on how much his channel makes, I can get you a loan right now, Munchie, because you're an idiot. And in his opinion, I don't think Munchie B's an idiot. I actually enjoy listening to him on Street TV and on his own channel. But yeah, Flakko thinks that Munchie B is dumb. He also ends up basically trying to pitch it to everybody that he knows. What we saw with the boxing thing, I'm pretty sure that's what Flakko, he was working up towards that, saying, by asking YBG, what are your goals for financially with YouTube? And, he's basically going to try to help him get to the threshold so that he can then sign him to a 360 deal on behalf of whatever label he's in communications with. And, Lush is so down bad and desperate that you throw a 6-figure check his way, he would sell you his left nut. So yeah, let's get back to the clip. But check out Munchie B getting a phone call about this 360 deal, and then we're gonna let the rest of what we have planned in sequence. We're gonna jump out of sequence because I thought it was important that about 20 minutes into him rambling about how he can sign everybody to a slave deal if they're interested, he decided to call Munchie B, of all people, someone that he's like slightly beefing with still, at least before this call. And even if they say everything's cool, I'm not beefing with you, I don't know. You're trying to sign him to a 360 deal the second you supposedly get cool. I don't know if that's the best way to stay out of beef.
Wait, Munchie, how much a channel make every month?
Which of them kids is his?
I'm making some cool change. You know how to look at it. You know how to estimate it.
Hey, bro, here, right?
Flacco, ask
look,
him which of them kids is his?
But you out there, I do my channel, then I do street TV, and then you know what I'm saying?
If you make like 3-4 bands a month, bro, listen, bro, I can you feel me? Like, listen, bro, I can get you a deal. You feel me?
Hey,
holler
Munchie, which one of those as a bag? And you are taking a risk on yourself, but you're gonna see that's not worth it ultimately. And if that's their initial offer, you could talk them motherfuckers into something better. But they think. But
I ain't even asked. No, listen, right? So look, if you are a YouTuber now, listen, just check the email that's linked to your actual channel.
People gonna hit you up.
You're gonna get at least like 20 different like record deal offers almost a day.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean, once you're at your stature.
But here, right? Bro, look, bro, right? Bro, look. Bro, most dumb niggas will take the 300,000.
For sure.
Buy a chain, buy a car.
Yeah.
And now half the shit is gone, and now niggas owe 100. You feel me?
Did they say 36 or 24 months?
It's 24.
24 months. Damn, yeah. That's
your contract.
Yeah, that's janky, bro.
Man, I said, bro, hell no.
That's janky. They setting you up to fail, basically. They want you to default, and then they want to renegotiate and get you. They're not slick, gang. You see what I'm saying? Gang. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They want you to default.
We negotiate another 100.
Yeah, exactly.
On top of them, nah.
Exactly.
Man.
No, they tweaking.
Yeah, no, true, no, but though, it feels like the labels have now people. Okay, the new game now is content
YouTube.
Game.
Yeah.
So now the labels now are starting shell companies now where they are now signing content creators to similar deals they will sign rappers to.
And then and then the next thing they do is they pay those people to promote their fucking artists, and it's a whole machine.
Here, right? No.
Oh, the spot is blown. I'm wrong?
No, listen, right? No, true, right? But also,
whoa! I think I touched
right,
hit a little too close to home, huh, buddy?
No.
My bad.
No, listen.
My bad.
You are 100% right? But they always right. But then they will say, no, listen, it's not just an advance. Look at all the other shit that we are offering you.
Right.
Promotion,
which is
copyright,
cap, and more cap. Yeah, like because we already know that there's.
It's my first time being like being treated like a rapper, and this shit don't feel
like
good.
You're dumb.
That should make me feel nasty.
If you have ever worked with a YouTube ad agency, there's nothing more that anybody can do than that. As far as copywriting and content ID, we have a more sophisticated system to the cap.
Let's not miss the fact that regardless of if we like Suspect's music or not, Flakko is saying this while sitting directly across from a rapper whose bust down Cartier fake Santos exploded on a live stream. In just a month or two before that jewelry little issue that he had, what was Suspect doing? He dropped a whole music video where he's wearing Frosty's S chain, and he holds up both his wrists multiple times. I think there's a repetitive part in the song where he says that he flooded both wrists off the bitch how he did it. But I think he meant to say off Alibaba is how he did it. I would hope. I hope he didn't pay the real price for those fake watches. Because as we've already shown in the Sus Watch episode, go back and watch that if you have not already. Those watches are fake. I did a deep dive. I did some studying with y'all to confirm my suspicions that those are fake. And that's why I keep on cropping into the one that he has left. The last watch standing, he flooded both wrists, but now it's only one wrist flooded. The other one dried up. He needs some of that Flakko diabetes lotion.
Oh, you don't?
Listen, bro. Here, bro. Bro, look. If I show you the other offer, 500,000, bro. Guess how much you like have to recoup?
A milli wop?
Nah, for
Like
750.
750.
Man, I should get the fuck out my face.
That's also that's a
Get
fucking
the fuck out my
so
face, bro.
that's basically 50% interest rate.
Get the fuck out my face, bro. For what?
Yeah.
What?
50% interest rate. And for 2 years also, or for longer?
Nah,
3? That's 3, huh?
Yeah. For me, it's 36. But bro, but again, though, bro, I have no need for 500,000.
You know what sucks is a lot of creators aren't.
Well, take that.
But a lot, yeah, exactly, because they're not in as financially secure of a spot. Somebody like me would love 200K capital right now, 300K capital. I would. So, but if you wind up getting fucked. You wind up getting fucked.
They would have for sure got you for that 500.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
And half your shit is theirs.
It's not smart. Ultimately, it's not.
What point? You'll take it off
right now. Like I would.
Half your shit is theirs.
I wouldn't. I know it's a bad deal.
Yeah.
But I'm not in a position to turn down $500,000 for too many things right now at this point. If it's like a lump sum payment, like upfront, I would damn near go into it like hoping I don't default, knowing there's a good chance I would, you feel me? And just like, but trying to flip that 5 and to make enough money to pay that off as quickly as possible. I don't know. I would take the,
if you default,
but I would know it. Look, I know it's risky and I know it's dumb, but I would take it and I would make it.
Look, you gotta
give me the 5. Whoever shoot me the 5, gang.
You gotta relax, gang.
Shoot me the 5 , gang. I'm serious.
You Jewish though, so how do you have like such like
poor fiscal responsibility?
No,
I know.
Right? Yeah, bad deals.
Because, well, that's a good question, bro.
Yeah, bro. Because you do it, because I want to understand, bro. Listen, because look, right. If they offer Vlad, I think like 10 million, man, bro. Vlad, bro, listen, bro.
I love
Vlad screenshotted it and cussed them out. And
yeah, of course. But I love I love how I'm only Jewish when it's like time to be derogatory.
Yeah.
Because like I never get the good side. Yeah, I never get the good side.
You might pick and choose when you're Jewish too.
Yeah, I might could. Yeah, it's true.
Man, no,
you're right.
No, bro. But but listen, bro. But hey, that's crazy, man. But yeah, all content creators, bro, just you don't need to sell your. Listen, bro. If you're trying to buy something, bro, just wait. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Bro, listen. Again, eventually, bro, if you would have, for example, right? If you're paying back $750, bro, you would have still gotten that same $500 in the same time frame.
You know what? I'm just keeping it honest, and I know you're right, and I know I'm retarded.
Yeah.
But guess what?
But you got cash up front to buy what? To buy hoes and shit?
Nah.
That's what you doing, Freaky Fred. Poetik Bison back out here trying to make a little quick trip to Atlanta so you could buy some. You know what I mean? He trying to buy him a saucy Santana.
No, brother. I've been low key down for like the past 3 years. I was up when I met you. You seen me? I was up. You feel me? Like
you still just nice though. You still up.
I still could put it together, whatever. Yeah. But what did Ply say? I'm sick and tired of being broke. I want to live like a red folk.
Wait, okay, but how about a job though?
I have a job.
No, like I don't like a 9 to 5.
I make this is my 9 to 5.
Oh, it's crazy.
This is my 9 to 5.
How about a job to somebody who works more hours at the same company as you and makes less money? Is that that's a high level of disrespect. I low key might have had to fade him on just off of that alone. Like, hey, you know what, bro? See me after work. I'm tired of you.
You're here for 6 hours a day. No, a week.
No, not no more. Shit, not no more.
You're here from 2.
I used to ain't had shit, but not no more. Like Dog said.
Right. No, look, from 2 to 4. Then you do this from 12 to 2.
Brother, nah. I was here,
brother.
Brother, I first of all, I'm here 4 days a week.
Oh, when?
And I do like 2 pieces of content a day.
Wait, 4 days a week?
Since like for the past 2.5 weeks.
What? Okay, so Thursday show, no jumper show.
Thursday show, no jumper show. News on Friday. Occasionally news on Wednesday. Okay. Me and Adam do additional content. I do interviews, music stream, blah da da.
Yeah, but at max is 10 hours a week, probably. Right, or 12 hours.
That's not 10 hours a week. You're
12 hours a week. It's 2 hours of content for 6 straight days. So if it's 4 days,
I want to do more. Hey, I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get my YouTube jerking again. I'm ready. You feel me?
Hey, Lush.
Hey, I'm ready.
Hey, Lush, listen. Let's look. Hey, bro. Hey, Lush, bro. Listen, bro. I can give you. Listen, bro. I can get you a deal, bro. But just break me off. You feel me?
Yeah, of course.
You feel?
I can help you sign your life away, bro, but just make sure you give me 10% is crazy.
Shit, I'm trying to get a deal.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen.
There it is. There it is. The supposed guy who made now, mind you, Almighty Suspect several times on this same podcast hops on here and pumps his chest about how he makes $18,000 a month off of rap, off of his raps that people are playing everywhere. When's the last time you've heard somebody bumping Almighty Suspect at a red light? Um, oh, better question. When's the last time you heard somebody say, "Hey, put on that new Almighty Sus" on the aux? That's a good way to lose your auxiliary cord privileges for life in most whips. But look, I have an even better question to ask in regards to Almighty Suspect and his music, and I'm asking you guys, the audience. Do you remember when Blueface started to become famous? Like truly remember? Because I was there. I wasn't there physically. I'm saying like I was on the internet watching the entire rise of Blueface. And we'll say it goes from I forget what year, but he blew up like shortly after he graduated high school type thing. He was fairly young, you know what I'm saying? He was a YN. Now he's becoming a non YN, like a middle aged man or whatever. But and free Blueface, free him. Well, unless he did something super crazy, but I don't think he did. Right? I think he's getting out soon. But anyways, when Blueface blew up, the main thing that you would see on any like tweet about Blueface or anything, him posting his album, if you read the comments, it says, "Wow, this dude can't rap on beat. He can't rap on beat. Man, this is like Little B but worse." Even though Little B, that was like I won't even call him worse. He's actually really lit, and I think a musical genius when it comes to this rap shit. Obviously, a whole legend. But anyways, Blueface was getting shit on left and right for not being able to rap on beat. Okay? Now, yes, now there's a lot more rappers that have made that style where it's like a mix of drill and like Blueface style popular. Like you blend drill and Blueface's style, and you have a lot of what's going on now, right? Especially in Cali. But Blueface took a lot of heat for not being able to rap on beat, so much so that being the self-aware man that he is, he named the follow-up project, I think it came out like 2 years after the debut, I Found the Beat. I figured out how to rap on beat, guys. Listen to this tape. There was not too many people defending Blueface as a rapper when his debut project dropped, when he was at the peak of his like blow up fame, the initial fame. He dropped the first project, it got roasted to smithereens. That's a fact. So I say all that to say this. Almighty Suspect for years has been sitting up here. He couldn't even go into the building. According to Sharp, he had to go get taken to the mall by Adam so Adam could buy him some new clothes like he's a child getting ready for the first day of school. He had to go to the mall while Blueface was there for several different interviews or for his people that are assigned to him getting interviewed. Almighty couldn't be in the building because he keeps taking credit. I gave him his style. I gave him his style. Well, then you basically gave him a pile of shit, Almighty. I don't care that a bunch of dudes that have 50,000 followers on Instagram are rapping like you now. You gave Blueface a pile of shit, and he polished that shit a little better than you could. He put a little more something on that pile of shit and was able to repackage it and sell it. The better man won at that time. Now, granted, Almighty has some type of a name and some type of notoriety in the underground rap space, in the West Coast rap space. I can't take that away from him. At any given moment, he could drop a hit project. However, we have not seen that happen ever in his career. he's essentially Stet from the F&W world. Yeah, he's essentially Stet. Where it's like, yeah, you've been around these famous names that were famous, decades ago, and you dropped a couple tapes that did decent. You had a deal, more than what most people have accomplished that have picked up a microphone and tried to make music. For sure. We give you that. However, to act like you're a whole legend out here, that's a little far-fetched, especially in Almighty's case when we look at, if we really look at how Blueface was received, if your biggest thing that you love to beat your chest about is that you were partially influenced by Frosty the Snowman, the dude who you beef with now, if you were influenced by him, and then you influenced Blueface, and Blueface is the one out of y'all that got the most fame out of it and got the most money out of it, that's your main gripe with how your career has gone so far. That's not really, I can't say it's not much to be proud of, I can. Because if you were really there, like I was, and you guys know, remember the public perception of Blueface's music, not the personality. Very entertaining guy. Everybody said he needs a reality show or something of that nature before he decided to fund and staff his own reality show where he rented out the house or bought a house, whatever, and did the whole Bad Girls Club, but his version. Before he did that little legendary run, which capitalizes on his personality, not his music, he was known for being the guy who cannot rap on beat. That's not some super big accolade to be like, oh, I put on the guy who got made fun of for a year and a half for not being able to rap good enough to be the level of a star. That was the public perception. I don't personally believe that. I like Blueface's music from day one. But the overall public perception, the majority of people's opinion was, yo, this dude's not very good and we don't want to listen to this shit no more. And that's what Almighty, supposedly he gets an almighty check off of pioneering that sound. And it ain't adding up. And that statement right there lets me know so you would take 100,000, 200,000 for a YouTube check to what? Invest it into your YouTube channel? Your YouTube channel is just music. Last time I checked. But let's let Almighty finish it up, because he's gonna say basically what I'm saying now, which is that he won't even spend it on YouTube on creating anything, because he's not trying to create shit. He'll just spend it on what's already been failing. He's insane. Almighty is an insane person. He's been making music for damn near 2 decades. It hasn't really worked out, and he's still trying. Yes, you could say he's an established rapper. He's the best rapper out of No Jumper's crew, allegedly, in some opinions. I think I would actually fire up the Brick Baby before I fire up the Almighty. But, he has an argument for being the best at No Jumper. That doesn't mean shit. Their cipher is a joke. Most people didn't think it was serious. It's a bunch of lol cows rapping. But anyways, let's let Almighty finish up this little segment here.
Bro, if they toss you, like 40 or 50 for, like 50% of the revenue channel, hey, bro, just toss me, it's like 5.
Anybody that's ever facilitated a deal for me,
you always got to get something.
You gonna get your attention.
Anytime somebody middleman a deal, you got to give them something.
Yeah, I would never not do that.
No, bro.
And I don't expect people to do it for me. Yeah. But when they do, it's appreciated.
No.
But I will for sure. I will do it every single time. I don't care if it's for $100 for a fucking story post. I'll still, you feel me?
Nah, bro.
Shoot your attention every time.
No, bro. Like, and they had 154. I think Ceddy Nash, and he said, "Fuck no," too.
I'm gonna try to turn into like a little Madden content creator though. It's a whole little lane for the Madden creators. I gotta get better though.
Right? I turn that down because fuck no. You feel me?
No, it's a super janky deal, but I'm taking it. For me right now, man. Nigga, I'm taking it. Yes. Pause. Without hesitation. Without hesitation.
Right?
Let me see the terms.
And they claim too though that it's a tax write-off. If I mean, like the part that
what
is a, they claim is a tax write-off, but I don't know, my nigga.
That revenue share is high.
It's very high.
That recoup kind of high too.
The recoup is the crazy part.
They claim though, like the recoup is a tax write-off, but nigga, hell nah, bro. I'm good.
That would have to be stipulated in a contract.
And them months payback is kind of short.
Yeah. But no, right?
Pay that much back?
I thought it was 24 months.
Short?
No, bro, because if you make, let's say, I don't know, like 80 bands a month.
You gotta do something. You feel me?
Yeah, right.
Because if you don't, if you don't do something, that's gonna be a hard 24 months, nigga.
Yeah, you'd have to get a fucking live feed to Brick Baby sell.
No. No. For me though, right.
And for you, that would be dumb.
Of course, yeah.
That would just be career suicide.
That's the point.
That would be YouTube career suicide for you.
You don't need to do that.
For me, nigga,
what?
I'll take that bitch. Dead homies, I'll take it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take it.
Right?
My mama, I'll take it.
Yeah, right?
Crazy.
No one is janky. I know what I can do with that outside of this.
No,
yes.
right?
It's kind of what I try to say.
No. Right? Hey, right? Okay, right?
Jiggy, nigga.
Hey, right?
Mom.
So look, right?
I start making gold.
Right?
Nigga, crazy. I'll turn to a
If I give them half of this, right? Every month, that's like what? Like
you could do that on your own in 3 months.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need any situation. Yeah,
don't need.
But you're up right now, Dick.
But they offer 5, which is I still won't take the 5, but that's still that's the thinking about it.
That's got okay. Yeah, it's gonna offer you.
Tell them like 720.
5 is like hold up.
Tell them like 720.
I still take it.
You wouldn't take 720, 740.
You pay back $1 million? Hell nah, bro. I'm straight. You feel me, brother? Listen, bro.
But here, you know what the problem is with Dick? Here's my biggest hesitance would be right now. Economy's fucked. Inflation is fucked. Value of the dollar is low. Happen. You feel me? Like shit. Like right now, 200 bands is gonna be different than in a couple years. Like,
if you have something where you could take your 300, 500 bands, right, and put it into a guaranteed return, like for him, right? Okay, for example, right?
Actually, it's smart. Okay? It's smart to take the deal right now.
That's what I do. Cause I ain't gonna lie,
it's
bro.
Smart.
That's why at that point you bet on yourself. Cause I would go full in music career, nigga. You give me 200,
yeah,
nigga. I'm finna
do whatever you want.
I'm finna get in the booth,
yeah,
nigga.
Booth what? Like for ads and shit.
I'm finna get in the booth. I'm finna pay for ads. I'm finna get a nice professional rollout. Maybe pay for one good feature or something.
Crazy videos,
nigga, yeah, crazy videos, nigga. PR, nigga.
20 bands for my little baby,
and get to fucking work. That's what I would do, nigga. Yeah. Bet on yourself.
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah, but I don't have like
especially
a career
if you already have some motion. If you already got a career, you're not just starting from ground zero.
But you're a smart dude. You can start a number of businesses. You can start a number.
Listen, right? Because again, my mom's an accountant, so when I
you should start doing what other niggas do and start.
Fuck no.
You need to start doing the paying to give niggas lessons routine shit. That's what you need to start diving into.
That's dropping actually like May 18th, I think.
Hell no. If any of y'all that are subscribed to me pay for lessons from Poetik Flakko, y'all niggas are tripping. I'm shocked that you even follow this channel if you will pay to listen to Flakko speak is crazy. But paying for him to try to teach you how to do the laziest version of a reaction video? It's a reaction video. Well, what are you going to teach? What are you going to teach? Buy a Sony 6300 and put it on top of your computer screen and you know you get the PC and by the way, you don't even need a PC if you're a Mac person. There's Macs that you can get it done on too. But he's gonna tell you to go buy a PC, get your little Sony, the cheap joint, get you a little starter lens, or you know whatever. Maybe get the 50 mil 1.8 and get it off. Like, what do you need to learn, bro? What you need to learn how to read TMZ headlines and figure out how to make a video out of a TMZ headline? That's all his channel is. Yes, granted, my channel is criticizing Flakko a lot. Okay, and he gives a lot to laugh at. I'm sorry that he gives a lot to criticize. There's other people I'm looking to broaden my horizons. But at the end of the day, y'all like this shit. Y'all like watching No Jumper get criticized. That's a fact. But Anyways, Flacco classes, that's out. He bought the DJ Vlad course, didn't he? Not everybody, teaching isn't for everybody. Like that's the simplest way I can put it. It's for show, not for Flacco. What is he going to teach? What, editing? He doesn't really edit like that. He's not going crazy on the edit. There's a whole section of editing YouTube, so I know it's not that. If he was called like that, he would never talk. He, like I've said before, he's a damn DEI hire. He doesn't belong as a public speaker, as a podcaster. You have a speech impediment, and you don't look good on camera. Pause. You don't have to be the skinniest person to look good on camera. House Phone's a heavy set person. And Blase is a heavy set person, however you say his name. But Flacco doesn't groom himself up until recently. And even so, it's still questionable. He wears the same 3 outfits, which is unacceptable as a grown-ass, no-jumper employee. They got a bunch of free merch. They basically get merch pumped to them from the hottest brand in the city. Why, I guess they'll make his size, but hey, let me let the clip finish, because I can go on all day about what is out of place about Flacco being in podcasting. We've already covered that. Check out DEI Hire tries to take down an entire podcast. I think it's called something like that. Just scroll the thumbnails on my channel until you see DEI Hire in the thumbnail, and that's the video I'm referencing.
Right, telling niggas how to do this YouTube shit and all of that.
Of course, dropping, yeah, man. Feel me?
That's the whole.
No,
that's
but
the next one.
bro.
I didn't know your family was rich like that when you grew up.
No, mom's an accountant. Like we're not rich.
Accountants are rich. The fuck
nigga,
you talking about?
Nah,
they make
nigga.
Money.
Nigga, you out of your mind.
It depends on who they account for.
Nah, hell nah, bro.
I guess.
Man, but hey, people, man. Hey, listen, man. Again, man. If you are a YouTuber who need a deal, man. Hey, man.
You feel me? We got the new Barry Gordy, and I'm not talking about the homie YBG. I'm talking about
the actual Barry Gordy.
The music mogul.
I will feel bad though, kind of put YouTubers in fucked up deals. Just
no, you wouldn't.
You feel me? Just for me to eat.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
You feel me?
You'll have these niggas in 360s.
He wouldn't feel bad. He literally just spent his entire, what show was this? This was the Thursday show? You just spent your entire Thursday afternoon trying to recruit the remaining No Jumper host into a 360 deal. You wouldn't feel bad at all. These are people you have to see every day. Even when they start resenting the deal that you put them in, you're still gonna pull up to see them. Hell no. So Don King is reincarnated as Poetik Flakko. Apparently, he's a boxer. He boxes every day, but he still is over 400 pounds. So I don't see how those two go hand in hand. To spin back on the whole boxing thing real quick, let me just bring up the way that kneecaps work a little bit. Now, I've never worked in the medical field or anything, but I've had a couple friends throughout my day that are over 300 pounds. Some of which have been doing very normal things like walking around an amusement park and have torn their ligaments in their knees just by doing what everybody does and just walk around. Maybe buy some popcorn or an oversized turkey leg, and you make one wrong turn and pop goes the meniscus. Flacco sparring is a torn ACL and/or meniscus waiting to happen. He might even tear both knees at the same time. Imagine seeing Flacco just collapse, arrow to each knee at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. Just collapse right through the canvas. Everyone's like, "What happened? Like, did Clips knock him out?" No, I didn't even touch him yet. He stepped forward too fast and both his knees gave out. And now he has to be rushed to the hospital because they don't know what's wrong with him. Flacco getting loaded up into the shit, like how the people get transported from their crib to Dr. Now shit in a 600-pound life. Yeah. Imagine that, but in boxing attire. If he doesn't lose at least 200 pounds before the big old fight, even if it's not against me, just in general, before his first bout, he better lose enough weight to not snap those knees, because I know those have to be compromised. Look at the way he rubs them all the time. They have to be compromised. I'm throwing in a clip. I'm gonna pull one right now if I can find it. of the people getting loaded into their car to get transported. Because this is going to be Flacco, but getting loaded in by people like what Point and Shoot used to do. Point and Shoot, the actual American hero. He was an EMT. He had to load people in like Flacco into the damn ambulance to save their lives and things like that. I've seen one time on 600 Pound Life, a woman, I believe it was a woman, had to have the actual ambulance bring her to the hospital just as a safety measure. Hell no, screw that. We're not even gonna chance loading her into the back of a F-350 again. Just just have the paramedics come and pull her out of the crib. It's all types of shit, and I'm willing to bet Flacco, that's the only way they'll be able to get him out of the ring. They'd have to get 4 different guys that are the size of 600 to lift up that damn stretcher and put him onto the thing with the wheels and shit. And it's gonna have some heavy duty wheels. But anyways, check out the 600 Pound Life clips before we get into the end of this video.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
How'd you sleep last night?
My back was hurting for a little bit, so I had to get up and move around for that. But
once you lose your weight, well, you'll feel better about getting around and getting out and doing things like you used to do, Jackie.
Yeah. I've been on the road for a couple hours, and it's been pretty uncomfortable with the way that my stomach is hanging. There is a good taco place up here. So we're going to make a pit stop and get something to eat.
156 more miles. Hello?
Yeah.
What?
Excuse me, I want to get something to eat.
Do me a favor. Save the minutes. Quit calling me.
Okay, don't forget. Yeah, bye.
I will forget. Bye.
I can't believe he's asking for food again. He just ate 2 hours ago. I don't feel entitled, but I want what I want, and when I don't get it, I get pissed off, and I start ranting and raving until I do get what I want. I just want what I want, and that's it. What's he think, he made of money?
Hello?
I am feeling very weak, and if something happens to me, you're gonna be very sorry. Welcome to the real Steven.
Long time since I've been in a car. And now I'm going to be in one for at least 20 hours. So I'm really nervous, but I know I can't keep going on like this for much longer. And I can't even fit in a normal seat anymore. So I'm going to have to ride in the back. And I'm a little worried about being uncomfortable for so long.
Tracy really needs this. So we're willing to take this risk, this chance of going way down there and being rejected, and just to know if it means that we can get our life back.
Oh, damn it. This is not good. And every day that passes, my lymphedema gets worse and worse. I have to try and do this. And I'm really glad my mom is going with us, so we have an extra set of hands to help.
But I'm a little nervous about it because it's been a long time since I've been out of this apartment. So I just hope that there are no issues and it all goes well.
Right there. Okay. Get the stretcher in and get you moving.
Okay, cool.
All right, you ready?
Yes, hold my butt, don't fall out.
Count it out for me.
2, 3.
I got you. You ain't going nowhere. Come on down.
But I'm doing this to make sure that this isn't my life.
You don't trust us?
Don't reach. Swing on this breezeway over here. Doing Turn yet. Okay, turn. All right.
You start moving her on this cop.
1. Let's get her centered. 2, 3. I'm switching. Passing the head.
Got it.
Good. Keep going. Good luck to you.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. I'm confident I can make it as long as I'm careful. I just have to brave the journey and get there. And once I do, I'll have hope waiting for me. It's day 3 of being on the road to Houston for me. I was hoping to be done with all this traveling on the second day, because being loaded and unloaded so many times took so much out of me.
He gay as fuck.
Well, no.
He gay as a bitch, and y'all
no, sorry. He's not gay no more, by the way.
What?
Oh, that don't, there ain't no more. You can't turn pop
no more.
Yeah, there's no turn pop from
According
your
to him,
sexuality.
Jesus changed his life, and now he has a family, a wife. So he's not gay. So yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's an improvement.
Yeah.
But there's an asterisk on your resume of sexuality for life.
If you suck listen, bro. If you suck 1,000 penises and then wake up one day and say, I'm not gay no more, I'm not attracted to men no more, you're not gay, bro. Because you're not attracted to...
Keep telling yourself that.
Gay means you are attracted to other men.
What?
Once that attraction stops, you're no gay.
That's on God. You can't unsuck no dick.
No, you can't do that, but you can ungay yourself, right?
But the trauma will always be there.
If you can't unsuck no dick, you can't ungay yourself.
No,
that's gay.
No, listen.
Hell no. Once your ass has been entered, you're
gay.
It's been entered.
You might as well.
How do you undo that? Your ass will never be the same.
You might as well.
If I've been a buster if I've been a buster in the past, I can learn to be tough.
That's different.
Yes,
you can learn
yes,
how to fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can't undo all them ass whoopings that you got.
Right.
So you still got your ass whooped before.
Yes.
So you're still gay.
Yes. No, I've sucked dick before. Whoa!
Oh,
not
clip
me,
that
bro.
shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Clip that shit.
Not
This
me,
nigga
bro.
gay.
That's the sound of the chopper.
This nigga gay and he got wingworms. This shit crazy.
That's the sound of the chopper.
We got a gay nigga with wingworms.
See right here. See, bro, he set me up, man. All right,
this nigga got wingworms.
All right, he set me up,
gay.
bro. No, it's I've sucked dick before, but I'm not gay because I haven't sucked dick and I'm not attracted to men.
No, so that's like saying, bro, that's like saying I've been.
Nah, he's for sure attracted to men. The entire month of April, Flakko has been saying like pause-worthy things. One of which was just last week about Almighty Suspect. He said something super pause in the middle of the Jalise and Suspect argument. He was like, "Yo, Jalise, I completely understand how Suspect can get you all wet and tingly." Basically, don't quote me on that, but it was essentially that. It was super pause. Josh made sure to pause the episode and say, no. Let's acknowledge that Flakko just called Suspect cute. Yeah. But literally the entire month of April, Flakko has been saying at least one pause-worthy thing on any of his No Jumper appearances. Just gotta state that fact real quick. And we're gonna let the final clip play, and I'm gonna do a little outro.
Stealing my whole life, but I just stopped today, so I ain't a thief. I still stole my whole life, so technically, yes, I'm still a thief.
I'm not gonna trust you.
I'm just not an active thief.
Yeah,
but I'm still a thief.
Come on, bro.
Very easy. All right, man, that's cool.
Yeah, hey, look, there's a video like there's like a niche where you could just post yourself like doing tutorial things to yourself, and it's a
disclaimer. Flakko is about to say something extremely sus right now. So I'm just going to do the outro now because I think the actual outro, little intro outro sound, it's the perfect period to what he's about to say. So thanks for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one. You're the real MVPs if you made it this far. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to all the shout outs, all the dope creators out there that are showing love. I'm going to keep on showing love to y'all in return. As we keep on climbing our way up, moving on up. We're trying to get to that 3,000 subs, so we can get to that 4,000 subs, and then 5 and 6, and so on and so forth. But don't be like Poetik Flakko. Do not buy his course unless you are an absolute despicable weirdo. Because that's the only type of people I could imagine would want to buy a creator course from him. That's crazy. Paying to hear him tell you how to do a reaction video is nuts. But yeah. Next episode's gonna start off, or I don't know if it's gonna start off with it, but it's going to have a despicable story from back in the day, revisiting the Andrew Schultz crossover episodes with not with Flagrant, with No Jumper, because Adam once went on Flagrant, and Andrew Schultz has been on No Jumper in various different eras. So I think that's a cool little like filler episode, side episode to unpack a little bag of history. I'm not on my big chat small world. That's the No Jumper historian, but I do find some things that need to be pointed out in that whole saga, because Andrew Schultz, love or hate the guy, he had some prophetic moments, if you will, and I say moments because there's more than one. So I'm just leaving y'all. It's not really a cliffhanger. What, to build up the suspense for the next drop, I guess. Unless something on Monday happens that takes priority of that, that's probably gonna be my next drop. Probably like Monday or early Tuesday morning, I'll be dropping that one. The Schultz saga, kind of recapped and summarized into one video. But yeah, I don't know if I said this already, but if you made it this far, you're the real MVP. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that have given this a play. Like, comment, and subscribe if that's your thing. On the comment and subscribe. Well, no. Subscribe and like the video. But if you're feeling extroverted, go ahead and leave a comment as well, and make a friend in the comments or make an enemy, whatever. See you on the next one. Peace.
Loud on YouTube, for example, some dude drop a video where here's a tutorial on how to shave your butt using Nair. And his bare asshole, his dick, and everything is on YouTube, and it's allowed with no age restriction.
How many times did you watch it?
I never watched it, but right, I've seen the view count, which is like 40 million.
That means you watched it.
This has been a really, really enlightening experience hanging with you guys. But with that being said,
it's time to go.
Do asshole shaving videos and on YouTube, and you will blow up fast.
He thought he was in control. How wrong he was.